and welcome to another episode of What's New at the Military Collectibles Shop. I'm Jerry, and this week we've had a ton of flags come in. It's really kind of strange. We've been doing this for over 20 years now, and it's really strange how often we get similar things in from different sources. They always say things come in threes, and in some cases that's true. But in this case, we've seemed to end up with a lot more. So I don't have a whole lot of time to do this episode, so I'm going to try to burn through this as quickly as possible. But there's some neat things that I wanted to share with you. First off, we got in some World War II Japanese Rising Sun flags. This one is a multi-piece construction, really kind of neat wool, and all individually sewn together, for a smaller, probably naval craft kind of thing. That actually came out of Green Bay, Wisconsin. We got in a little more typically seen silk Japanese Rising Sun raid flag. These are known as. So that was nice. We had gotten in also the traditional Japanese Rising Sun non-raid flag. These were referred to by the U.S. soldiers as the meatball. A little worse for the wear, but a lot of times these individual ones were carried by the Japanese soldiers, carried on their person. So you find them in a little rougher condition. We got in just a huge World War II German Kriegsflag. So this is what's known as the German war flag, and it's ginormous. These were flown. Generally, these were flown on Navy ships. So this one would be about. This is going to be about 10 feet if I double this, 10 feet high by probably 16 feet long. So just a lot of flag, and collectors really like these because of the bright colors, the stark designs. And the Germans made their flags really well. They used a lot of edge reinforcing because these were designed to fly in the wind on Navy ships. So the Germans, knew that they were going to take some wear. So, but that's a real nice, heavy German flag with the original rope tie ends. So nice to find. Speaking of big flags, we also got in a similar, not quite as big, but still big, Japanese magic trick. Oh yeah, no, okay, maybe not. Japanese raid flag, also from a ship, probably, I would think. And again, multi-piece construction, all sewn and reinforced corners. Just a very well-made flag. So that was kind of neat. You don't see a lot of those. We see a lot of German flags. Flags were always one of those things that soldiers could easily get and grab and stuff in their duffel bags. So we tend to see a lot of flags that came back from all different eras and all different wars. But here we also have a Polish flag. So now this one is a communist era one. You'll notice that the eagle doesn't have a crown, so this is a communist era Polish flag. Another earlier flag is anyone? Kid in the back row? I hear it. Iraq. Yes, an Iraqi flag. And this design was used from, I believe, 1928 to about 1950 something. So unusual to find kind of an early Iraqi flag. We also got in some other typical German flags. This one's actually a little atypical because this is actually an Italian-made World War II German flag. And the interesting thing about the way that the Italians did it is that rather than apply a separate circle on both sides of the flag, the Italians would cut a hole in the flag so that the circle from the front side could shine through the back side. So, kind of interesting. We also got in another German podium banner. Podium banners typically have the fringe on the bottom and are with usually a white or yellow border. Then we also got in a German labor flag with the gear cog. A little more modern, we had gotten in some UN flags, which are kind of neat. Don't often see a lot of those. This one actually had the provenance of where it came in with. And this one is another Honor Guard company, Guidon from the UN. So those are more of a satiny. And then going probably to the oldest flag that we had gotten in, this one's actually a Cuban flag made out of silk from the Spanish-American War period. So this is what probably the earliest flag that we got in these weeks. So a lot of different flags, and I like flags. I've always been a flag collector. It's one of the things I collect myself, so I'm always interested in seeing those. So I hope you enjoyed seeing them as well. Let us know if you have any questions, anything in particular that you want to see. Remember to like us, subscribe, do all the stuff you need to do to keep getting these videos, because we love making them for you. So drop us a line, let us know how you're doing, and we'll see you at the Military Collectibles Shop soon. Thanks.